Good. Cool.
Okay, we are rolling.
Awesome.
And action.
So, tell the audience, what is a Robo Sub?
What is a Robo Sub? So a Robo Sub is basically, simplest term, it's a robot underwater. So it's a little robot that we train to swim underwater to do different obstacles and activities. And the fun part about Robo Sub is you train it and it does it on its own. So you teach it over the course of a few days how to swim, what it's looking for and what it's going to do, and then you unplug and the robot will swim underwater and do whatever you taught it how to do on its own, completely with nobody else telling it what to do.
How'd you get started with Robo Sub?
I was just looking for an engineering club, honestly, and this one was robotics and I thought it was interesting. I started as a mechanical engineer, was able to do mechanical design, and I've now switched to computer engineering, and I'm going to keep going with RoboSub but write the code for our robot now instead. Sorry.
Awesome. So, speaking of team challenges and problems, how do you guys solve all those problems that come up?
Testing. So putting the robot in the water, seeing how it acts, and then just trying to tweak a few little things and then try again, keep going. Test a robot.
What kind of skills have you learned and that you can gain as experience from operating these underwater subs?
Teamwork. Most of all, teamwork. Working with different types of engineers and trying to get systems that work for everybody. So the mechanicals have to build a system that works for your software engineers and vice versa. Everybody has to work together to try to combine what they're skilled at to make a single system that works really well.
What's your favorite part so far here at the RoboSub competition?
I like collaborating with all the different teams. If you have an issue, you can go talk to other people and they probably dealt with the same issue last year or currently right now. We've had some teams walk up and ask us about our waterproof seal, and we were able to give them our sealant and help them deal with their issues that we've seen before or not.
How do these competitions like RoboSub relate to real industry solutions or problems?
So I've seen a lot of parallels through my internship with the company and RoboSub that really working as a team and working to support other engineers. So in industry, as an engineer, you're working to support maybe people on the manufacturing floor who don't know about your system. You're trying to make a system other people can use. And in RoboSub, it's the same way. You're trying to build a system that the other members of your team can use really well.
How do you think this is going to help you with real-world problems?
I'm going to go into autonomous robotics, so this is actually a lot of good experience. But it helps with diagnosing problems and learning to keep going throughout your problems and get help from other people, which I think is important.
How do you think you're going to do in this competition?
This year we're done pretty good. We've qualified already, which is awesome. Way better than last year. And then we're going to try to actually do some of the style points this year and get some of the fun points.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, one more thing. If you could say that you're Utah State University
Yeah.
and that you're here competing in the 2019 Robo Sub competition.
All right, so we're Aggie Marine Robotics Group. We're from Utah State University, from Logan, Utah, and we're here to compete at the RoboSub competition in 2019.
Nice, very good.
Good?
Excellent.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Do you want it back?
And that's a take.
Oh, sorry. Should I stand?
We're rolling in action.
Okay. My name is Nicholas Ross. I'm from Temecula, California, and I'm here with Project Ready and RoboSub.
So tell us, for all the viewers, what is a RoboSub?
RoboSub is a autonomous vehicle, kind of like this one, built to operate on its own underwater and complete tasks.
What kind of teams compete in RoboSub?
Most of the teams here are college, university teams from places like Cornell, Embry-Riddle, but we are a private team, so we're kind of like a club team for after school, and we're about half students going into college and the rest high school students. So we're a bit younger, a bit less experienced, but we're holding our ground this year, which is good.
Speaking of that, how did you guys get started with RoboSub?
So we started off as an FTC team. So we were doing FTC every year, and we did that for a long time. And we decided to step up, and a lot of people step up to our FRC, but we wanted to go all the way up to the big leagues, go up to Robo Sub. And last year we weren't so successful, and so we had a lot of troubles being waterproof. But this year we're doing a lot better. We're waterproof, and we've qualified already, which is leagues past what we did last year, and we're starting to score points.
How do you solve all those problems and those challenges that you get met with here at Robo?
Solving problems. Problems come up all the time, every day, and it's really just about being patient and being careful, keeping your head, and just being methodical, testing everything, testing one thing at a time, going through a nice procedure, and that's the best way to solve a problem is just go step by step and keep your cool.
What kind of skills do you gain from this type of experience?
The skills, you learn so much. And especially in your field. So I'm doing a lot of electronics, and I'm learning all kinds of things. There's a lot of things just based on the book that you don't learn just learning how things work. But when you start putting things together, and you learn things like backcurrent, which we've always had lots of problems with, and that's not something that's necessarily taught. And when you're learning the basics, and when you come to the actual competition and you're surrounded by all these geniuses, the learning in the week that you're here just absolutely escalates, and you learn so much from the people around you.
How do you think these skills are going to translate into real jobs and real world industry?
I think it'll be, it's experience. When employers are looking for education and experience, and you get your education in college, and then instead of necessarily this is like job experience, because you're doing extremely advanced tasks and solving all these problems on every level from software to hardware, and so it gives you the experience you need in whatever your industry is.
One more question. How do you guys think you're going to do this year?
Well, we've already met our expectations, and I think we're going to do even better.
Will you say the name of your organization and that you are here at the 2019 RoboSub competition?
We are Project Radiant RoboSub, and we are here at the 2019 RoboSub competition. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done. Excellent. Good job.
Test.
So, can you ask what kind of question you want to ask?
Yeah, it's just general stuff. Like we ask, what is RoboSub? Because a lot of our viewers want to know.
Yeah.
And then we ask what kind of teams are competing, and then what do you guys do to solve the challenges as a team? When you can face problems, that sort of thing. How'd you get started? That kind of thing, right there. It's only a few questions. Take about 3 minutes probably to go through the interview.
Let me show him.
Oh yeah, great.
So he
yeah.
can be prepared. a
Oh,
little
that's
bit,
great.
yeah, and
Perfect.
I think in
Absolutely.
the answers.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Exactly.
And it's okay if he will start talking in Russian, kind of like
Oh, perfect. I'd love for him to. Yeah.
this. So, are you somewhere from local news?
No, we're actually filming the event for the event.
Oh,
That's
I got
actually
it.
going on. So we're the main people that are doing the whole thing. So.
Okay, okay. So,
All right. You probably have them memorized. I still have to look at them.
So you're jumping all over, right?
I just jump over there.
ты можешь
Yeah.
по-русски отвечать?
Я люблю Россию. И это главное.
We've kind of been doing this. We kind of do the same thing. Yeah.
Go for it.
We're on it.
You know what you do.
Right.
We're rolling. I already did
So, Dr. Pepper commercial. Okay, that's good. Because we have Dr. Pepper too. Okay, so tell us, all of us, we really want to know what is a RoboSub.
RoboSub is a cool competition. I 4 years participation in ROV competition, like made ROV. It's my first year at RoboSub, and I'm very amazing about organization. It's more team, more forces team,
Strong team.
Strong team. Yeah, and I so scared about our IV.
Oh, this looks like an answer.
That's excellent.
Okay.
That's excellent. You know, how did you guys get started in RoboSub?
Как мы начали принимать участие в RoboSub?
Как мы начали принимать? I don't know. I love robots and I love underwater robots and any competition for me it's как вызов будет?
Challenge.
It's challenge. And I принял challenge.
I accept it.
I accepted this challenge.
So how do you guys, when you have problems with your sub, how do you guys as a team work all those problems out?
I4S design other robots and all problems связаны
Are connected with.
are connected with programs and design.
So what's your favorite experience so far here at the RoboSub competition?
Maybe first tasting in the pool. It's my favorite experience.
Being in the pool.
Yeah,
First
So-
time in the pool.
first time.
In the
Yeah.
pool.
Yeah.
It's
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
So how do you think these skills that you're learning here are going to translate into the real world?
как навыки, приобретенные здесь, ты можешь применить в своей повседневной жизни или на работе или еще где-то.
Like as a paying gig, so to speak, you know?
I don't know.
Good answer. I love it. That's great. So do you think these experiences here are going to help you down the road to better
In your life and so.
for better technology, to develop better ways of doing things? Does this competition help you to do that?
Maybe.
We'll see.
But we have a difficult part of this RV. Its IV is simple. It's simple. Only 6 thrusters. It's simple.
That's awesome. So one more question. How do you guys think you're going to do this year at the RoboSub competition?
I hope we will win.
I hope we win.
Very good. Excellent.
Россия вперед!
What advice would you give to somebody on how to get involved with the RoboSub and the competition?
Do not give up.
Do not give up. Excellent. So, one more thing. Tell us who you are and that you're here competing in the 2019 RoboSub competition.
We are RCIUV from Vladivostok, Russia.
We are RCIUV from Vladivostok, Russia.
And you're competing here in the 2019 RoboSub competition.
And we are competing here in 2019 in RoboSub competition.
Good job, guys. Well done. Thank you so
Bringing it up or just
Oh,
keeping
we should
it
keep
out of
this.
frame?
You can keep it. No, you can.
Competition.
I'll try it again.
Okay.
We're rolling in action.
Hi, I'm Abhinav and welcome to RoboSub 2019 competition.
Thank you very much. That does it. Perfect.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hi.
Is it possible you could come back to us?
Sure.
We're just working on a very important activity.
Yeah, okay. We'll be back. Good luck. Let's go try these guys. Poland, Poland. How's it going, you guys? I'm rooting for you.
Thank you.
Hey, who's your team leader?
Victor.
Oh, Victor's. Victor or Dominic? Dominic. Can we get another interview with you? Okay. Maybe you could just stand right there.
Okay, so
No, you know what? Come over here.
Okay.
So now I want you right here, but I want the rest of the boys in the back right here. Okay, and you're gonna be right here. And here's what you're gonna do. You're stand over there for me for a second. And you're gonna be talking like this, and then your guys are gonna be in the background, right? And he's gonna be standing over there, and he's gonna ask you a bunch of questions. Go ahead. Okay, Bernie, go ahead and get over there to this spot right here.
Okay.
Hey, no worries. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, nothing we can do. Or you could just unplug it real quick. Just unplug that.
I don't want to mess with any of that.
Oh, well, I'll do it.
You can do that. I don't.
I'll just do it for a second. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
I want you to stand right where I am, right here. Like that. Okay, cool. You guys need to scoot over because I want you guys to be able to see the camera right here. Everybody see this camera. If you can see this camera, you're going to be in it. Okay, here we go. We are rolling. And action.
For those of us who don't know, please tell us what a Robo Sub is.
RoboSub is a competition for autonomous underwater vehicle. The students around the world come here to test their subs and decide who is the best in this competition.
So what's the real world applications of this type of technology?
In fact, we know more about the space than about the depth of the seas. So the subs are very important to understand what is under the surface of the oceans. So you can develop your sub and decide what is under seas. You can discover new worlds in the seas, new species of fish, and so on.
How did you guys get started with Robo Sub?
We built a new vehicle for our university, and then we heard about RoboSub. So we decided maybe we will try and build our own vehicle and start in this competition. So we come here and compete.
How do you guys get together and solve these challenges that come about?
So as a students, we know each other from the courses. So if we know that this person is good in something, we propose this person to join us in developing our own vehicle.
So there's a lot of competition going on out here, but how does this help prepare you for a professional career?
So as a student, you don't have ability to test your own skills. So this competition is very good opportunity to test your skills and developing. You approach to many problems, so you can decide what to solve them, and you developing yourself in solving such problems.
What kind of skills did you gain from this type of experience?
It depends what you do in your vehicle. For example, people from software can build own application, develop in machine learning, develop in machine vision. So it's very good opportunity to developing yourself. People from mechanics can build a big vehicle and developing mechanical skills. For people from electronics can develop their skills in developing PCBs and so on.
Excellent. All right, that's great. Can we get everybody over here in front? I'm gonna use the last take because it was so much. It was really good. But let's get everybody together and go a little tighter. Yeah, get a little tighter in there.
Niżsi do przodu.
Actually, I'm
and
going to
say-
get over here a little bit.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
Będziemy śpiewać?
Say,
We're not
say
singing?
where you're from, and we're here competing in the Robo 2019 challenge.
Czyli co, mówimy, że jesteśmy z Polski
A może po polsku? A może po polsku mówimy?
maybe we will tell it in Polish.
Perfect.
Okay.
That would even be great. That would be better, absolutely.
Okay.
Co mówimy?
Jesteśmy z Polski, witamy na RoboSub 2019.
Nie, witamy jest lepiej. Witamy. No.
Okay, we're rolling and action.
Jesteśmy z Polski, witamy na RoboSub 2019.
Yay! Thank you.
Nie wiedziałem co mamy mówić.
Okay, we are rolling and action.
Can you tell us what RoboSub is?
RoboSub is an international AUV competition where teams from around the world come to compete in sunny San Diego, where it's not exactly sunny today, but you know. Basically, we need to build autonomous vehicles that can go through a series of tasks, and this is our first year competing in RoboSub. We're really excited.
How do you guys work together to solve challenges and problems?
Communication. Communication is for sure the key. One of the other things that helps is having someone who sort of knows what's going on with kind of all of the different departments. So like for hardware, software, electrical. That's the role that I've been kind of playing this year. But for solving problems, if there's like a hardware problem, the software guys can kind of keep going. But if it's something like software is trying to do something and it relies on hardware, then communication between teams is really important.
How'd you guys get started with RoboSub?
I competed with San Diego Robotics 101 for a few years, and when I went off to college at UCSD, I found that we didn't have a team, so I wanted to start one.
What kind of skills did you guys gain from all this experience?
Well, basic electrical skills, knowing how power converters work, how to network different CPUs together, and yeah, just general team building experiences.
What's your favorite aspect so far?
I would probably say just the teamwork and the systems behind everything.
Are we really going down the line for these
So
questions? Okay.
Who's the one that's going to be, working in the industry here? What real-world solutions have we solved?
As in like doing internships, or what kind of contacts?
Getting a job, with the leaders in the industry.
I'm working at Qualcomm right now. Philip here is working at General Atomics.
Attention Robo Nation, another reminder, team meeting tonight 6 p.m. Course A. Please have one representative from every team be at the team meeting tonight at 6 p.m. by Course A.
And then everyone else on the team, there's a few people interning at other places, and they weren't able to make it down for the competition. And you guys are looking for jobs, right?
Yeah.
If any companies want to.
Building subs and robots on your own now?
Yeah, we're pretty much independent. We have a couple of advisors who we've had like some meetings with, and they've given us general advice, and we've been able to rely on some of the older folks who work in the lab with us, but for the most part, this is our creation, you know.
Last question. Can you tell us who you are and say at the end, we're here competing in RoboSub 2019 competition?
Cool.
I'm Philip Valley.
I'm Patrick Paxton.
I'm Alex Rivera. Donovan Drews.
And we're from UCSD, and we're competing at the 2019 International RoboSub competition. Did I win? All right.
Do that one more time, but this time put the mic next to your mouth.
Okay.
Okay.
I've
We're
figured-
rolling and action.
And
Hi, my name is.
oh, okay.
What? Hi, I'm Philip Valley.
I'm Patrick Paxton,
I'm Alex Rivera. I'm Donovan Drews.
and we're competing at the 2019 International RoboSub competition.
Thank you so much. Good job, you guys.
Thanks, guys.
And good luck. How are you guys doing?
Yay!
He didn't say his name.
Another challenge right now. We were planning to do it.
His name in the name
Go
of the
for it.
interview? You know, he didn't say his name.
Huh?
The last interview, he said he didn't say his name in the camera.
Oh.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
okay.
I put a note here that right here that he did it, but
That's okay.
he told me.
Yeah.
Like,
As long as you have his name and written it down,
so we can
that's all
write
we
in
need.
it and it's-
Yeah.
Let's just make sure. Okay, hold on. I need to
Okay.
have the names of.
Yeah,
Give
get
me
them.
one.
Get them.
And the shot, like, I need that shot. Just pretend like.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're just doing this for a photo.
Oh yeah, we gotta get the photo thing going.
Should we look at a camera? Or?
Okay, she got it. And now, oh.
Oh, I know, right?
Get over here,
Yeah, but she can't see me through
No,
you.
right behind you.
Oh, okay, I see.
Is that a little better?
Oh yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, a little closer together, guys. Oh yeah. No, I'm just doing that. You don't have to be closer.
Okay.
Oh, with the mic, maybe?
And action.
So, everybody wants to know, what is RoboSub?
Well, I would say RoboSub here is a competition where a lot of teams can come together and test all their ideas on how autonomous unmanned vehicles, specifically submarines, work in a very similar environment to that of the real world, so the ocean.
So that's the real technology of RoboSub? Is that how does that apply in, say, the real world?
Well, there are a lot of different ways you can build your robot to move with certain challenges. So, for instance, one of the challenges is moving a lever. So you'll need a robotic arm to do something like that, which can be used in real-life situations. Say you need to move a rock under the water, that can be done with similar technology, and it can translate to naval or any nautical type technology in the Army or the Naval Academy.
That's awesome. How'd you get started with RoboSub?
Well, I was invited by my professor, Dan Frank. He is partnered with one of our mentors from Si Se Puede, and they wanted to start an all-women's robotics team, and it just happened to relate to RoboSub. So he brought it up one day in class, one of my first classes of the school year, Engineering 101, and he said if anyone was interested, we could sign up, and I wanted to sign up. Sounded like an amazing opportunity.
So being the team leader, how do you guys solve problems together?
Well, it's actually really helpful because most of this team is comprised of freshman girls, so our knowledge before this was very limited, but because we've encountered so many different issues and different problems, the way we've gone about it is we don't stick to one designated area. I am more of a mechanical engineer on the team, but I've done a lot of electrical work And some of the other girls, while they may be electrical, they also work in the programming side and more of the design side as well. So it's really helpful because our team becomes more cohesive when we all understand a lot of different parts on the robot, and that's what makes us really strong as a team.
What's your favorite aspect of this competition so far?
I like meeting all the new teams. It's really exciting seeing what they have going on and building on what they've done. Since it's our first year, we weren't exactly sure what to expect coming into this competition. So being able to see what other submarines can accomplish and how other teams develop their robots from year one, that made it really helpful for us to get an outline of what we want to do as a team. Our goal is to build a solid foundation for a brighter future.
So you've learned new skills as you've watched other Robo Sub.
Yeah, and we've taken a lot of their ideas and we're looking to develop and add them on in future robots and designs.
So which one of your team over here you really like? Just point them out and tell them to come on over here.
Jessica. Come over here. Hi. This is Jessica. She did a lot of the CADing on this. She is our design guru. She made everything here pretty much possible. If you can look at anything on here and you point to it, odds are Jessica helped design it.
That's amazing. What about the other girls? Wait, we get a whole group shot. Hey, all the other girls, come on over here. Come on. Don't be shy. Get in tight. Get in tight. We don't have the wide angle lens. Oh my God, you're perfect. You got the.
Okay, we're rolling in action.
Looking good.
Why don't you introduce yourself? We're from Arizona State University, and we're here to compete.
All right.
2019 Robo Sub Challenge.
Do you want us to all say it together, or?
No.
Or do you want to?
You say it.
I'll say it.
Okay,
All
here
right.
we go. And action.
We are Desert Rave from Arizona State University, and we're here to compete in 2019 RoboSub.
Perfect. This time I want you to say the all-girls
The
team.
all-girls team.
Here we
Desert
go.
Wave, all-women's team.
Rolling
We're not girls.
and action.
We are Desert Wave, the all-women's team, competing here at RoboSub 2019.
Yay! Perfect.
Good job, girls. Very nice. Excellent.
Yeah, no, it was gonna be longer that way.
Thanks again. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, awesome.
There are here today or here in it depends on the day. So if you have about 15 active members, 12 of them are here, but when we go back home on and off, we have some closer to 20, 25.
Of course, that's speculation. It could also be stuck in ground.
So how is it going around talking to all the different teams?
It's great.
Do they have all, like, what are their
A lot of
perspectives
smart
on it?
people around here.
Oh, it makes me feel foolish around our programmers. They talk about things I can't even comprehend.
Yeah.
It's incredible, and especially when we talk to all the other teams. I expected, at least when I got here, to be a little bit of competitiveness, but I like how everyone is so willing to help each other.
Yeah.
Our mentors are going over and helping Texas A&M because they were having a few issues with their robots, and it was, I guess, like me, I'm a very competitive person, so I wasn't expecting this level of like friendship, like going around like, hey, does anyone have?
That's what we
name
need
a
to
piece?
hear right now. That's what you need to be saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what's
Yeah.
important to me.
Yeah, competition and
Here.
friendship.
Let's do it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, watch your back.
Ooh, I'm so sorry, sir. You go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, now go ahead and step back. And I'm gonna get you right here.
Okay. And you just want me to say just that?
And yeah, no worries. And then we'll, and then Bernie, I want you to go into it and actually ask her that question. But let me get my camera angle set right.
Go for it. There's a unspoken art to, like, cinematography. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I can't even hope to do that. There's so many things I can do, like, that seem like nothing to me, but
haven't done
art,
yet.
and yeah, it's just so foreign to me. I don't. He gets it a lot better than I do.
So here's what I want you to do. I want you to look in, come over here and look in the camera.
Okay.
And I'll show you what I just did. See? So you're like, now, I want you to keep looking in the camera. Now, Bernie, I want you to get over there next to her. No, right here. I want your head right there because of the camera. Okay, so now I'm looking at Bernie. See how my eyes are? That's why I want your eyes to be. Okay? So, Bernie, you stay right there. You come over and switch with me.
All right.
He's going to ask you that same question.
Okay.
What do you think? What's so special about? And I want you to answer. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Bernie, I want you to ask that question. And we're rolling in action.
Yeah, what was the question?
Okay. The question is, what makes this competition so special? And what's your first name?
Whitney.
Whitney, tell me, what makes this competition so special?
I would say it's the friendliness of all the teams around us. I'm quite a competitor, and I wasn't expecting coming in here and talking to another team and them giving us some super glue that we needed to fix one of our projects. Like, it's amazing how welcoming and how helpful each of the teams are. This doesn't feel like a competition in the sense where it's cutthroat. It's so inviting and warm, and it's just a treasure to be around.
Perfect. That's a take. And action.
So a lot of us want to know, what is RoboSub?
Okay, so RoboSub is a competition about underwater vehicles. So it's a competition for underwater vehicles where we have to do some certain where our vehicle has to do certain tasks inside the water, and like there are points for various tasks, and the team which does maximum point scores maximum points wins for the competition.
Well, how did you get started with RoboSub?
So we have a national level competition, AUV competition in our country. So and we started with there was a small team in our institute of like 4 people 3 years back. They started building an underwater vehicle targeting that national level competition, and then we wanted to go big and participate in RoboSub. It was and like this year we are first time here.
What has been your favorite experience so far?
I guess testing the vehicle late nights in our institute swimming pool with friends, mostly that, and solving issues.
How do you think this competition of RoboSub feeds the world industry?
Okay, I guess so. There's a lot of research for underwater vehicles, I guess, these days, and there are many products. If you go from the industry side, there are many underwater products. There are many companies, and a lot of research. Underwater research requires a lot of things. There are many we don't even know about seas and oceans. So, going underwater is a great experience. It's a great challenge right now.
Speaking of challenges, when you guys have problems, how do you guys come together to solve them?
I guess I would say right now we are also facing some challenges and problems right now. We are together and trying to find some what is the best possible way to solve it. Mainly that.
So, what do you think the real world applications are in doing this competition?
Yeah, so as I said, like there's a lot of research, underwater research right now. One thing that I remember, like in Japan, there was as the Fukushima, that nuclear disaster what happened. Like they sent ROVs to study how the nuclear power plant is developing and all. So going things underwater and being autonomous is like the next challenge right now.
What skills do you think you can gain from this experience?
I guess many things. Like I don't think like there are many practical issues that can't be solved by theory or something. Like to being patient, solving the issues. You don't have to like go outburst, and you have to be patient and see what, like, you don't have, like, I guess mainly that is the big experience for me, to be just patient and solve the issues.
We had spoken to a few sponsors, and they're really looking for a lot of talent coming out of this. Do you think that this is going to help you down the road in life as you get a lot better at handling this type of technology?
Yes, for sure we are, like, because it's something, I guess, we are building a whole robot by ourselves, so I guess it's something that will definitely help in the future, and we are looking for this. We are looking for the companies, and we'll see to communicate. We'll be communicating with them, I guess I can say.
Excellent. And then
Thank you.
We want to get everybody together.
Yeah.
And get everybody around here together. Just stand around here, and then we'll get the whole team. Say who you are, and that you're competing in the 2019 Robo Sub competition.
How do you say your first name?
Abhinav.
Abhinav?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Abhinav, and welcome to the 2019 Okay, that's what I want you to do. Okay, here we go. We're rolling, and action.
My name is Abhinav, and welcome to the RoboSub 2019.
We are rolling, and action, James.
Hi, my name is James, and I'm from the Autonomous Robotic Vehicle Project. Here we have John, who is our former admin team lead, who also handles a lot of the sponsorships and logistics on the team. Andrea is our current admin team lead, who's been doing really great at finances and also organizing team events. And then finally, Moira is on the electrical team is on the electrical team, and she is really great at making sure the batteries are charged. She also developed which board again? The battery board as well. So I'm the project lead. I've been the former software team lead in the past, so now I work a lot on the software stack, in particular our mapping and planning systems.
What exactly got you into RoboSub?
I've been doing RoboSub for a long time, and robotics even longer. So I've been involved in different robotics competitions since the 7th grade, so it's been about 13 years now. And I've made a career out of it as well. So I work for a local robotics company in San Francisco.
What's your favorite thing about this competition?
I think one of the best parts about RoboSub is just the high level of competition. There's so much talent here, and all the different teams bring very different approaches to what is fundamentally like the same problem, which is autonomy and bringing autonomous systems kind of to the forefront of and innovating in that space.
So in other words, how will this technology affect the industry? In other words, the research that you guys are doing right now, where do you see it going?
I think that a lot of the fundamentals of underwater autonomous systems, like localization, and mapping, are very useful. Like right now, less than 5% of the ocean floor is currently mapped, and with a lot of the developments that are happening at this competition, maybe we can start to unlock some of the mysteries of the ocean depths.
And I know that you guys are working really tight as a team, but it almost seems like a big family atmosphere around here. In other words, your competitors are actually willing to help. Can you explain on that a little bit?
Sure. So we've been really involved with a lot of the other teams here. Like, we feel this kind of camaraderie because at the end of the day, we're all facing the same challenges, hitting the same roadblocks, and going through this whole competition together and being able to kind of unblock each other by lending a part, lending a tool, or giving advice, I think just makes us all kind of feel part of this greater community that's tackling this problem. Yeah.
And one last question. Would you like to shout out to any, somebody special or maybe even a sponsor?
Sure. I'd like to give a special thanks to the Faculty of Engineering at the University of Alberta. They've been really supportive of us financially, like over the past 5 years, even when the club was small. And I feel like their continued support is what allows this club to continue to grow and to innovate.
And is there any other professors back home that you'd like to say hi to?
I'd like to thank Raymond Matthias, who organizes all of the student groups at the University of Alberta. He's been a really great liaison for us in kind of navigating the whole university atmosphere, I guess. Oh, also, I'd like to thank Robert, who is like a special advisor who comes to all of our pool tests and with diving equipment, and otherwise we wouldn't be able to test in like an Olympic-sized dive tank because we wouldn't be able to go and retrieve our robot if it sank.
Well, thank you so much for spending some time with us. And
Thank
good
you.
luck this weekend. And again, thanks for coming down and competing.
No, thank you.
And that's a take.
Perfect.
So hi, we're the University of Colorado Boulder. And we'll be right back at more Planet X, right?
We'll be back with more.
We'll be back with more Planet X. More Planet X.
Okay, here we are. We're
Okay.
rolling and action.
Hi, we're the University of Colorado Boulder. We'll be back with more Planet X.
Stay tuned and we'll be back with more Planet X.
Stay tuned. Okay.
Stay tuned and we'll be back with more Planet X. And action.
Hi. Oh, sorry. Thought we're restarting.
Just stay tuned.
Okay.
Stay tuned.
Okay, just stay tuned.
Rolling and action.
Stay tuned, and we'll be back with more Planet X.
Good. I'm rolling and action.
Hello, my name is Max. Over here we have Izzy, Oliver, Allo, my co-captain Julian, Nick, Alex, Edward, John, and Dilsey.
And what team are you from?
We are Beaver AUV from the School of Beaver Country Day, based in Chestnut Hill, which is a suburb of Boston.
And tell me this, is this your first competition in this?
Me personally, this is my second year here, but for almost everybody else on the team, this is their first year here.
And so tell me, what exactly got you guys into building underwater robots?
Well, our school had a team about 2 years ago. That's when it was, or 4 years ago when it was started. The team then left after, or graduated after 2 years. After that, we had all the gear, all the equipment, and after that, I was pretty interested. I was like, you know, what if we just tried it? It would be really cool to make an autonomous robot, especially as a high school competing in a college competition.
Now, what makes this competition so special?
This competition is extremely special. I mean, we have the opportunity to talk to people who have been experts in the field for years and all that. We get to talk to other people in the same position of us. We get to talk to other teams, find out what other people have even done or even what's possible in the world. I mean, just being in the naval base in Transdeck with 40 other teams all competing collaboratively for the same goal is incredible. We can go talk to other teams, find out, you know, what's their subs like, and of course, if we need help, they're always willing to help.
And tell me this, what did you guys actually come here to do today?
Well, I would say win. However, based on some of our vision things, which have been having a little bit of errors with our camera and vision controls, we're having obviously we have some issues with that. So we're mostly just doing some of our control loops and kind of blindly go through some of the tasks.
Well, good luck, and again, thank you guys so much for taking the time to introduce yourselves, and thank you for coming down here and competing. And again, would you like to shout out to anybody back home?
Of course.
Sponsors or?
Well, I would like to shout out our sponsor, Connect Tech, because they gave us a very nice board for free. But at home, I think we'd like to shout out one of our advisors, Miss Everson, who's not on the trip right now. And, of course, Peter Hutton, our headmaster, who helps make all of this possible.
Well, thank you. Okay. You can go ahead.
Hi, my name is Ginger. I'm the Vice President of Hardware for the Harvey Mudd Robo Sub team, and we're so excited to be here. I'd like to introduce you to some of the other members of our team.
Hi, I'm Seth. I am the team lead for MudSub.
Hi, I'm Kyle. I work in software.
Hi, I'm Daniel, and I am the software lead.
All right.
So tell me, Ginger, what got you involved here in RoboSub?
So I did robotics all throughout high school, and something that I wanted to do in college was to continue with that extracurricular activity that would give me really awesome skills and network all over the world. So when I came to university, I met my friend Seth, and he actually did RoboSub in high school. He was on Beaver AUV. He also found Daniel, who was on another team in high school. And since Harvey Mudd didn't have a team, we wanted to all start one together so we could continue to be a part of RoboSub. So here we are as a first-year team, and we're super excited to compete.
And how are you doing? How are you guys doing in the competition?
Okay. So we had our first qualification run earlier this week, and we actually made it through the small side of the gate the first time, which was really exciting. So now we're continuing to work on iterating our code. We're hoping to be able to hit the buoys, and we're really excited that we've built a nice and stable system that we'll be able to expand upon in future years. So that's been really exciting.
Now, were you able to score any extra points, trick-wise?
Yeah, so we actually haven't been able to work on style points yet, but since we already finished our semifinal run for the day and it's still early in the afternoon, we have many hours today to work on that, and we definitely plan on throwing a little style into our gate maneuver.
And tell me this, how do you feel about the camaraderie? In other words, you have a strong
Yeah.
team and you guys are nice and tight, but it almost seems like a big family around.
Definitely.
Can you tell us about that?
Yeah. It's been really great to meet teams from not just across America, but also across the world, teams from China, Singapore, Canada. We actually had a electrical board in our robot fail this week, and when we needed help, we had teams that actually just gave one to us to use because we didn't have a spare. So CMU AUV was able to help us with that, and now we've formed a really great relationship with them, so we've been checking in on each other, and that has been really awesome to make that friendship with people that aren't even in California.
I guess it's a little hard to put a price tag on that.
Yes. Well, I guess it would be the price of that circuit board, huh?
So tell me, are you going to be in the finals here?
We're hoping to. We're hoping that once we add some style points and some buoys that we'll do good. But really, we're just excited that as a first-year team, we were able to build a really solid robot, make it through the first few tasks, make friends, and hopefully come back next year and do even better.
Now there's rumor that there's a lot of scouts out here trying to spot good, smart talent. You do anything about that? Does anybody approach you? Corporate sponsors.
Yeah. So there are some corporate sponsors that have set up booths, and we've gone to talk to a lot of their recruiters. It's been really cool. I actually met with one of the corporate sponsors that happened to know someone that worked at a previous company that I interned at. So that was nice to be able to establish that connection. They're really exciting companies like Northrop, who I actually am currently interning in the aerospace industry, so it's nice to be able to walk around and see what companies within aerospace are involved in really exciting and educational opportunities like this. So we really appreciate that. And also just lots of other great companies giving out free swag and lots of cool stuff.
So in other words, just being in this competition is sort of like winning the lotto. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Coin toss.
I mean, it sounds like you guys are making a ton of friends from all over the world. They're all smart. They're all intelligent. They're all willing to help.
Yeah.
Can you ask for anything better?
No, I mean, it just goes to show that the robotics community is so connected with all sorts of competitions. RoboSub isn't the only robotics competition, but it's obviously one of the better ones. We're biased. And so coming here, seeing people across all those different competitions, being able to meet them, it's really, truly a worldwide community.
Well, thanks so much to the Harvey Mudd College. Thanks for giving us some time and giving us some perspective on what you guys are doing down here this weekend. And congratulations again on making the semifinals.
Thank you.
Can't wait to see you guys take victory.
Maybe next year.
Next year. We'll be coming for you.
That's a take. Okay, here we go. Look right here at me. All eyes on my left eye here.
All right.
And we're rolling in action.
Oh, ¿en inglés o español? English or Spanish?
Try English first.
English?
And then we're going to do Spanish.
All right.
On the count of 3.
All right.
We're rolling in action.
Well, hello. We are Rumarino. We are the first autonomous group that makes an autonomous submarine in Puerto Rico, and also the first team who builds an autonomous submarine in all Caribbean. We're from University of Puerto Rico at Mayagüez, and we're very, very excited, very happy to be here in RoboSub, our 3rd year this time.
Now tell me, what did you personally, how did you get into RoboSub?
Me personally?
Yes.
Well, I was at a big conference with it's about emprendimiento, so it's about starting up a business startups, and next to my booth was a booth of Rumarino, and I saw a submarine, and I'm a very fanatic of them, and I see, wow, that seems like a really cool thing. So I start talking to the group, and the conversation got really interested. And after a long time, they told me, well, if you're really interested in the project, you can join. And even though I'm not from engineering, I'm from marketing, I got in the project, and it's been great ever since. It's been a lot of innovation. It's been great.
It looks to me as though you've surrounded yourself around some very intelligent people.
Oh, these people are amazing. Yeah.
Can you introduce us to them?
Oh well.
Go ahead and take the mic, just put it in their face. Let's find out everybody's name.
Oh, absolutely. Well, let's start here to my left. We got Michael. Michael is in charge of electrical systems. So he's in charge of wiring, diagram, power distribution. He sizes the wires. He also does layout components. So he decides where every component goes in the submarine. And I'm going to take you over to him so he knows a little bit.
Well, yeah, as Tony said, my name is Michael. I'm on my 3rd year on the university. I'm going to start. So I studied electrical engineering. I'm a part of this project. As Tony said, I look at what is better to improve the energy on the submarine, how we can improve it to get a better performance. So I designed the PCB so we can use them to improve all of the mechanics on the submarine. So.
Tell me this. What makes this competition so special? In other words, you guys have a really tight-knit group here, but it also seems as though there's a big family here too that's supporting.
Absolutely.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we're more than just students. We are like, as you say, we're like a kind of family. We share more than just being here. We share our feelings while we are working with the robot. So what makes it special for us is the time where we can get more than just what we get on college. So we share our feelings, we share experiences with not only us but the other teams that we can really get great networking.
Now it also seems as though there's some opportunities available to you guys too. In other words, I see a lot of corporate sponsorships. Not that you guys need any more corporate sponsorships. With Lockheed Martin, and you guys got General Motors, and you guys got, I think you guys are about the most sponsored crew here, right?
Where do you take this?
Tell us about your sponsors.
Well, we're very lucky, and we're very grateful for the sponsors that we have. We have, as you mentioned beforehand, we have Lockheed Martin, we have General Motors, SolidWorks, Naval Nuclear Laboratory. We also have Vector Nav is also one of our sponsors. If you could turn around, Jose, please. Here these are our main sponsors: Chrome, Booking Marketing. Also, Boeing is one of our really big sponsors that we have. Yeah.
Did you guys leave anybody
It's okay.
out?
Well, we also have some smaller sponsors. So within the university, our pool district sponsors our pool test, so they let us be in the pool, and just many other smaller sponsors that either just help us out with giving us T-shirts or just small things. But the whole team is done by sponsors.
Well, thank you guys so much for traveling all the way over here and competing with everybody, and thanks so much for all your team spirit.
Thank you.
Best of luck tomorrow in the finals, and congratulations.
Yes. Thank you.
And that's a take.
Woo! Planeta X. Stay tuned, and we'll be back with more Planeta X. Okay.
Okay, we're
Ready?
rolling and action.
Stay tuned, and we'll be back with more Planeta X.
And one last time.
All right.
When you finish, all your eyes right here at me.
In the camera. All right.
Rolling
Okay.
and action.
Stay tuned, and we'll be back with more Planeta X.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
That does it.
Just watch it. You turn on the GoPros, I'll watch it.
No, we have 10 minutes. Wait.
Okay.
Okay. I thought we were waiting for another team to get out.
Oh, no.
Whenever you're ready.
Give me a second, Ryan.
I have 2 walkies now.
All right. Diver?
Sam.
Wait, I need someone to grab the stand.
Jessica.
Sam,
So
come grab the stand, please.
Okay.
While Jessica's
on this.
with haste. Take it, put it in the middle.
Okay, you got 2.
Okay. We have Jesus.
Oops, sorry.
Washed outside.
Right, cameras. We also have a kill switch that's marked in white. And when it's turned on,
I'm recording now.
switched to the octagon surface. We're going to go over to the ball dropper. If you could look real quick, see if those, if they miss. You've been having issues with that.
Warn us
And then
residents are not
after that, it's going to be, and then boots. Here's your boots.
The triangle one or the flat one? One of them.
Yes.
Got it.
I don't know. I haven't been over there, so I couldn't tell you. They said it's the one on the far side. To lift? Not
Yeah, sorry about that.
rainbow?
Confirm
Yes,
Sam.
rainbow.
Ready? You want to hold it? We're going to go up.
Alright, ready? Watch out, It's only appropriate that Emily and I
Keep going up. Keep going up.
let me know when.
Let's go right there. Oh.
Let's get that weight of that rope.
I don't want to hear complaints later. 40.
Rebecca, maybe bring the stand back.
40.9 kilograms.
40.9.
Are we putting it back down again?
Yep. We're going to put it down. Yeah, because the weight.
What? Okay.
We just didn't do that last time. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here it comes. Ready?
Well, once it's touched.
But I believe in it.
So you guys get 5 minutes dog time.
More to drink.